Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I'm super excited because I'm going to be testing out the new cream bronzer from Tarte, some new powder bronzers from Guerlain, and this new cheek palette from Benefit. I'm super excited. So go ahead and like this video if you do like these types of videos. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to go ahead and do that as well. And let's go ahead and get on with it. Hey guys, how are you all doing? I hope you are doing well, of course. I'm super excited because I have got some cream bronzers to play with, some powder bronzers, and then some new blushes to play with. So what I have done so far, I put on primer, foundation, and concealer. That's it. So now I'm at the step where I would normally cream contour with my Tom Ford foundation stick or the KKW Beauty or whatever I'm feeling that day. But today I'm super excited. I just hauled this and everybody was like, I gotta see these in action. So I'm like, I gotta see them in action too. So I'm going to start out with the Tarte cream bronzer. So this is what the packaging looks like. This is in the shade Seychelles. And then I also have it in Grace Bay because I wasn't sure on which one I would use, and I use cream bronzers every single day. So I know I'm going to get my use out of these. So I'll just go ahead and show you the difference. There is a pretty big shade difference between the two. So there is that. I'm going to start out with Seychelles. I don't know why that's so funny. Seychelles. Woo, my country accent is really coming out, Tarte. Why are you doing this to me? Anywho, so whenever I start out with cream bronzer, cream contour, whatever, I always start with my nose. So I'm going to start with the Seychelles. Is it just seashells? But it says Seychelles. S-E-Y-C. I'll put it on the screen. You tell me how you pronounce it. So anyhow, I am just going to get some out on my LUXSB 182. This is actually broke. And I just keep using it. But anyhow, so I'm going to start out by applying it to my nose. And we'll see kind of there if we need to deepen it up or go in with Grace Bay. So I'm going to start right here. Oh, it might be okay. I'm still going to play with the Grace Bay just to see. All first impressions, extremely creamy. So what do you think? I think that shade's pretty good. I am going to use Grace Bay right here on the sides of my cheeks. So the brush I've been loving for cream bronzer, cream contour is this one. I got it in one of my boxes. This is a Farrah brush, and it's more of probably like a foundation brush. But I just think it applies it so softly, and it's not like really harsh. So again, I'm just going to get it and get some like this and apply it just like I normally would. Ooh. Ooh. Dang. I'm really liking that. You see how this brush kind of diffuses it a little bit? So it's not like super, super harsh. Wow. All right, I'm going to get a little bit more, and then I'm going to go around the hairline. So far, so good, guys. I really like this. I don't know. I'm also going to just use this to kind of shape my jawline. That's gorgeous, right? So creamy, and like I'm not even like hardly doing anything. It's doing all the work for me. I really, honest goodness, guys, I did not have high hopes for this. I don't know why, but I felt like it was gonna be like, I thought it was not gonna be very pigmented for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what we're working with. Super, super pigmented. Whenever I'm going over it, it's not like the product's not leaving. Whenever I swatched it in the video, I kind of rubbed it out on my hand and it just kind of diminished. But when I'm using it with a brush on my face, like the pigment is definitely there. Seychelles on my nose is looking great. I feel crazy saying that. The lighter shade is looking great on my nose. So what I have been doing lately for my nose, I cannot find my Morphe brush. So I did order another one, and I do have a package out there I haven't opened yet. But in the meantime, since I don't know where my brush is at, I have been using this little one right here. And then I have been taking a little bit of whatever foundation I used that day, which I used the Charlotte Tilbury, and I've been getting a little bit on my brush, just a tiny bit. And then I've been using it to blend out my nose contour, just so it's not so harsh. So that's what I've been doing, and I really like doing that. I probably need a different brush, but I just feel like it really makes it blend nicely. You don't have like a harsh line on either side of your nose, and it just looks very natural. And really, when we contour, we want it to look natural. We don't want it to look like we actually contoured, you know? So, anywho, blended out just fine. So I would probably prefer the Grace Bay shade, just because I like a little darker of a cream bronzer. And then when it does come time for bronzer, you really don't have to go in with that much because you've already got that base layer down. And then of course you guys know I go in with the lighter La Mercier powder in the center and then darker on the outer portion, so that actually helps too. So anyhow, I'm just going to go into Grace Bay and put a little bit of that on my nose. See how that does. All right, same brush with the foundation on it, and I'm just going to look how easy that blended out. Yeah, I think I like that one a little bit better, just because when you blend it out, you still want to see that color on there, and I think that helped a lot. So love both of these shades, especially when I'm not as dark, not as self-tanned. I would go in with the lighter one and then Grace Bay on an everyday basis if I am self-tanned. So I love those. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my La Mercier powder. I'm going to go ahead and set all of this in place, and then let's get in with the powder bronzers. All right guys, I am back. I am powdered. I'm ready for some powder bronzer and blush and highlight. So all I did was go in with my La Mercier loose translucent setting powders. Now I'm super excited about this. So I'm going in with the Guerlain Terracotta Matte. So I'm going to use this to contour with. I absolutely love the formulation of the Guerlain bronzers, and I saw this was new on Sephora, had to have it and test it out for you guys. So, woo, don't drop it, Megan. So here is the medium shade. It is showing up a little bit lighter on camera, but anywho, we are going to go ahead and contour with this. I should have got my brushes out. All right, so let's just start on the face. So I got this brush, and I think my Ipsy box, and I love it for powder contour. And I don't know, it's just so luxe. This is called Complex Culture. This is the contour and blush brush. So I'm just gonna get a little bit out. And it is kind of warm, so you could probably even bronze with this as well. But I'm just gonna use it to contour with. Oh, and it's got that like Guerlain smell. I don't know how to explain it. Ooh, that is pretty. Getting a little bit more. I'm going to go around the perimeters of my forehead. Also on my jawline. Alright, now for the nose, I'm actually going to go a little bit more on the forehead. What do you guys think? Yeah, I could definitely bronze with this as well. I do like my contour to be a little warm. I know that's not the whole point. You're supposed to be creating shadows, but I do really like that look. So I'm just grabbing any brush I found. I just found this little brush. It looks like it would be great for nose contour. Or I could use my Luxie one. Duh, Megan. Let's just try this one. This is a Morphe E62. It looks pretty good, right? So let's just try it. And guys, I've really not been contouring my nose. I just normally put my bronzer on and go. All right, I'm gonna blend that out with this brush. I like it. Again, most of the time I just take whatever bronzer I have left and just warm up my nose, and that's it. But anyway, I really like this cream. I mean, I like the cream contour and the powder one so far. I think it looks very pretty, natural, easy to blend. There's no patchiness. It just looks really good. And that was in the shade medium. They do have light, medium, and deep or dark. I'm not sure how it's listed. But anyhow, I really like that a lot. So now for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Guerlain Terracotta. This is the 01 Light. Anyway, so here is the bronzer. And I'm going to get my Smith brush like this, dig in, and it had the plastic thing on it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. And I have used these before, but not in this shade. This is the lightest one, I think. But all the ones I have are like super like dark, deep, like a reddish undertone. So I just wanted a lighter one to use when I'm not, you know, really tan. But I love to look tan. So I love me some bronzer. And especially this formula, it's amazing. What do you guys think? I really like it. I think that's actually perfect. So this is what I normally do. Just that, if I'm, you know, every day doing my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know, it's just habit. All right, A+ for that shade. I really like it a lot. All right, now I'm gonna go into the Cheek Stars palette. This is the new one by Benefit. This is what it looks like. And of course you have got your original Hoola in there, but I'm really wanting to try this new Sugar Bomb blush. And then I may go over it with Georgia. And then we're gonna go in with Cookie to highlight, which is a super, super, super pigmented, blinding highlight. And I don't think I've ever used it on camera that I can recall. For my blush, I love this Morphe brush right here. This is the E4. So I'm gonna dip into the Sugar Bomb. I'm just gonna kind of swirl them all together because there's 4 different shades. Ooh, I don't know, the lights are kind of washing it out. Okay, look at the difference. Blush, no blush. And I am so frustrated with my lights. I got new lights for Christmas, but they're putting shadows on my face, so I may go back. If you know anything about lighting and kind of, I need to maybe get back to my umbrella lights or softbox lights, because these, I don't like the shadow it's putting on my face, and I've been noticing that. So if you have any suggestions on lighting, please let your girl know. But this blush, look at that, so pretty. And then over here, no blush, so let's go in. Smell, I don't know what that smell is, but it smells good. All right, and then I like to go across my nose. Right up here, a little on the chin. Just put the blush everywhere. All right. It's like a very soft, subtle, pretty blush. Like it just kind of gives you that like baby doll cheek look. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so now I guess just for fun, let's go over it with Georgia and just see, because it looks like it's got a little shimmer in there. I'm going to use the same brush and go over it. Oh yeah, See, that really just added some glow. Very natural looking. I really, really like that. Very, very pretty. All right, now let's go into this amazing highlight. I can't remember. I know I've used it off camera, but using like highlights like this always kind of worries me because, you know, if they're super blinding, then they can have the ability to kind of emphasize texture, pores, you know, imperfections and things like that. And we do not want highlights to highlight things that we have on our skin that we don't want. We want it to kind of smooth everything out. And so I'm hoping this does this. I can't remember, so let's just see. All right, I got this diffuser brush right here. Let's just diffuse that a little bit. And I don't know. I mean, I do feel like it's emphasizing just a little bit of my pores. I think I brought it down way too far, but that's okay. All right, let's go on the other side. I'm going to try to be a little more precise. And it's a little light, I feel like. But there it is, super blinding. Again, I'm just going to kind of diffuse it a little bit. I'm going to go back over it with the blush brush. I don't know how I feel about it. I know everybody raves about it and they want like this blinding highlight, but I don't know. Like, I just don't know if I'm about that, you know? I'm trying to make both sides match. Alright, so there is the cookie highlight. Now I want to highlight my nose, and I'm just going to put this right here in the center. Ooh. So I'm going to go finish up the rest of my makeup, do my eyes, lips, brows, all of that good stuff, and then I'm going to come back at the end of the video and I'm going to share my thoughts with you on all of these bronzers, let you know if I recommend them, if I don't. But yeah, so I will see you guys here in the next little bit. Alrighty guys, so I just finished up the rest of my makeup, and what do you guys think? I mean, the face products are on point today. I am obsessed. So I'm going to go by each product. So this one absolutely blew my mind. This new cream bronzer from Tarte, highly, highly, highly recommend. It's amazing. Really, if you're my skin tone, depending on how deep you want to go, you could go with Seychelles or Grace Bay. I really like both of them, and I like to have options. Sometimes I'm not as dark as I am, so I can use it either way. Amazing pigmentation. I blended out like a dream. Did not pull up the foundation, which I went in with this foundation. It was absolutely amazing. So, highly recommend that. Next was the new Guerlain, the matte bronzer. Amazing. I used it to contour with. If you are looking for a bronzer that is matte, I would definitely recommend this as well if you want to splurge a little bit. Of course, there are lower priced products that perform the same, but I just love Guerlain's bronzer formula, and I'm so happy they come out with a matte. You could definitely contour with it or bronze. Amazing. And lastly, the Cheek Stars palette from Benefit. I'm obsessed. Like, that blush and highlight is amazing. The highlight's wearing on me. But really, I mean, you got your bronzer in here. If you were traveling, this would be perfect just to throw in your bag. You know, it's going to definitely save you space. I have really enjoyed this as well. You can also buy these as separate minis, or you could buy it in like a palette of 3, so you don't have to splurge and get the whole thing if you didn't want to. So anyway guys, that was my thought on this. I absolutely loved all of these products, super excited about them. So let me know down in the comments, are you going to be picking any of them up? what caught your eye. But yeah, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do, and go ahead and give your girl a big thumbs up. That really helps me out. And of course, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to go ahead and do that as well. And you can hit the bell and keep up with me and my uploads. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next ones. Bye.